At center number 5, you're going to be working on your 7 Wonders research. You'll see that I have the check-in at our This Week in Language Arts page, but it's also going to be in your Google Classroom under the center number 5 7 Wonders project. The first thing you might want to do is take a second and review the directions that we went over in class on Tuesday when we introduced this, just to make sure that you understand what you're going to be doing. At the beginning of the center rotation, I did have everybody tell me what their 7 wonder is, and if you have any questions, make sure you ask. If you're having trouble with finding information and you need help, we want to try to get that caught early on so that you have plenty of time to get this done. After you've reviewed your directions, make sure you know what you're looking for. You can open up your research chart and put your name on here and fill in what your center or your wonder is going to be about, and any details that you already know about it, if you know where it's located. Some of you had said, can I use details for my research about what I already know in my head? And if you already know about it, this is where it should go. If you already, there's always going to be a lot of information that you don't know about it, and that's what you're really going to be focusing your research on. As you research, I really want you to focus in on these 5 ideas. Whether you found a trait, location, an activity, what makes it so wonderful, or how it's related to science. So every single one of these boxes should be filled in with one of these 5 main ideas. That means that you may have a source that doesn't, you're not going to use every sentence in. So I found a website here about the Great Pyramid, and I'm going to use this as my example to show you how you're finding information that relates to each of these main ideas. Okay, so if I look here, I would go through and just start reading from my paragraph. When I get down here, it says the largest pyramid ever built. It incorporates about 2.3 million stone blocks, weighing an average of 2.5 to 15 tons each. So I think that this is an important fact. I'm going to copy it into my research chart under what the text says. Now I've got to decide, well, what main idea does that fit into here? Well, this is one of the things that tells me about what makes it so wonderful. So that's what I'm going to type here, wonderful. In my own words, I'm going to explain the pyramid had stones that weighed several tons. They didn't have technology like we have today in order to move them. So that is what makes this wonder so incredible. So you'll continue looking for facts from one source at a time, and you may need to add different charts if you have to do 4 or 5 sources because you couldn't find a lot of information at one source. Then you may have to just copy and paste some more charts. One thing I want to quickly review as well is how to do your EasyBib citation. You're going to do your EasyBib add-on, manage bibliography. And if you go back to that source, you want to make sure that you have this set on website. This is a website. And copy the hyperlink. And make sure you're copying the, oops, that's not the one I wanted to do. Make sure you're copying the hyperlink for the actual page that you went to, not just the website, not the home page. So Control C. And if I paste it here and search it, then I'll find the way it should look according to MLA. I can copy it from here and paste it in the box, and I'll have it for later on when it's time for me to do my Works Cited page. Okay? All right, so if you have any questions, make sure you ask as you're working on this.